A troubling find has police in one Central Texas town telling parents to practically set up an airport checkpoint to examine their children's school backpacks. Take a close look at what looks like Transformers vitamins. Police say these pills tested positive, are you ready for this? For ecstasy, and they found them at Groesbeck High School. Who smuggled the drugs into the school and how did school leaders catch them? Tonight at 10 on 25 News, we'll meet Groesbeck High's secret weapon in the war on drugs. Well, if you love winter, you won't have to wait long to feel some honest-to-goodness freezing temperatures. First Alert meteorologist Josh Johns joins us now with our look at our weather forecast. I guess now is the time to get ready for all that, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's nice now, but don't be deceived because changes are going to be coming in a big way. You can't tell right now. It's a beautiful afternoon and evening there. You see the sunset currently on our Extra Coat Eagle Eye there in Harker Heights. Temperatures actually sitting in the 70s around the area. You look at the clouds that are moving overhead currently. Just a few of those high clouds. High clouds tend to signal a change in weather, and that's what is going to be coming on our way. Again, a wind advisory issued now for tomorrow. That is thanks to our cold front that's going to be working in. Behind it, some very, very windy conditions and also some much cooler temperatures. Currently, temperatures are not that bad. They're in the 60s and the 70s. It's 68 in Cameron, 71 in Waco, 70 Killeen and Temple, and 68 currently in Hillsboro. But let me take you to the north and show you what's coming. As you see the colder air sitting to our north over the plains and the temperatures behind it. 17 degrees in Rapid City and 11 degrees in Billings. All of that cold air is spilling south and will be arriving as we head into tomorrow. Tonight we'll see the skies kind of thicken up a little bit more with clouds, maybe some drizzle developing by morning. That's when that cold front should be working into some of our northwestern counties. The front is here by the time we head into 11 o'clock in the morning hours along the I-35 corridor, and then continuing to push to the southeast. It'll clear most of central Texas by the time we head into the afternoon. Behind it, much cooler temperatures. You can even see the potential for some mixing precipitation sitting there off to the west, and some of that may move over some of our western counties. We'll mainly expect some light rain across most of central Texas, and then we'll see some drier air work in. That'll cut off a lot of that rain. And Tuesday will just be a downright chilly day with temperatures that'll be getting into the 40s. So I think it'll be mainly a cold rain for most of us, just a light rain, but some light sleet could mix in over our western counties. So if you have any travel plans Monday evening, just take it easy on the roads, watch the bridges and overpasses. Again, not expecting widespread sleet, but maybe a little bit of sleet mixing in. The big story is going to be the much colder temperatures they're going to work in. We'll be in the 60s when you wake up Monday morning. Then the 40s come by the time we head into the afternoon. Wind chills dipping down into the 30s. Again, the winds will be blowing at about 20 to 30 miles per hour out of the north. Everyone's in the 40s by the afternoon. A few upper 30s over to our west, and wind chills that are dropping down into the 20s. We'll have to watch the temperatures closely because if that cold air arrives a little bit quicker, could see some sleet mix in across more of central Texas. But right now, again, I think it'll be mainly over our southwestern counties. We drop down below freezing by midnight, and then look at what we wake up to Tuesday morning. Upper 20s for lows, but wind chills will be in the teens. You're going to need that jacket and coat when you step outside Tuesday morning. You want to dress in layers because in the afternoon we won't warm up much, getting into the mid-40s, but those wind chills will still be in the 30s. The coldest air is going to arrive by the time we head into Wednesday morning. Tonight, temperatures fall down to the 60s. It should be in the 40s this time of year. It's going to be a pretty muggy night on the way. And as you take a look at the 10-day forecast, we're going to be in the 40s for highs Tuesday, 50s for highs Wednesday. We wake up Wednesday morning, though, in the mid-20s, even lower 20s. It wouldn't surprise me if some areas west of 35 dip into the teens. Good news is look at how we warm up just in time for the weekend, mid-60s. But we'll just have to keep a close eye on the radar tomorrow night. Again, I think mainly a light rain, but some sleet pellets could mix in our western counties.
But for now, muggy's going to feel a lot different now than it does in, say, July and August.
Yeah, for real. It's going to be a damp muggy.
Okay, thanks.
Not a warm muggy.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, an assistant district attorney in Houston out of a job tonight for refusing to pursue a sexual assault case. As Myra Morena shows us, police say the prosecutor became more concerned with the victim's immigration status than with the crime itself.
It's a story that has now received national attention. An assistant district attorney with the Harris County DA's office fired after allegedly questioning a sex assault victim's immigration status and refusing to file charges on the suspect.
I'm glad that the DA finally took action on one of her top appointees that was handpicked by her.
We first heard about this case when Joe Gamaldi with the Houston Police Officers Union went to the media Tuesday. He said on Halloween night, an HPD officer witnessed DWI suspect Carl Bonner expose himself and pull another inmate toward him. That victim yelled out for help, but Gamaldi says when the HPD officer spoke with John Denholm at the DA's office, he was more interested in the victim's immigration status instead of the sex assault incident.
Our officer reached out to us immediately.
Soon after, Denholm was reassigned pending an internal investigation, but as of Friday, he was let go.
Other officers actually were able to follow up on the case a few days after this unfortunate incident and was actually able to get charged on that suspect.
Bonner is now charged with DWI and sex assault.
As it turns out, the District Attorney Denholm, he actually did violate a policy.
Immigration rights attorney Carlos Doroteo says he contacted the DA's office and was told this should have never happened and will never happen again.
At the end of the day, criminals count on people being afraid, and we don't want you to be afraid.
A sentiment Gamaldi agrees with and hopes the immigration community is not discouraged by this isolated incident.
Please, if you are the victim of a crime, come forward. We will help you. We're not going to question your legal status, nor should anybody in the criminal justice question your legal status.
Myra Moreno reporting from Houston, where critics say police and deputies often butted heads with the assistant DA over his reluctance to file charges on what they call solid evidence. An unforgettable reunion, how one beauty queen got surprised by her king in Southeast Texas. We'll show you that. Plus, an intensive look inside one of the brush fires burning in Australia. Footage you have got to see to believe, still to come.